Okay guys, hi, a very warm welcome to your today's session. I hope that you all are doing amazing, and this session is going to be very much important for your term 2 because we would be discussing some important case based questions from your final chapter number 4, structure of atom. So we have done both the chapters for term 2, atoms and molecules, as well as structure of atom. One short video is also uploaded, so make sure that you revise the entire chapter directly from one shot. We have covered everything over there. Okay, and now what we are doing, we are having subjective questions, then we will start the Menti sessions, right? So that your core concept is clear, then your subjective, how you have to attempt those questions, that is clear to you, and finally we will go to the MCQs. That would be the pattern, right? So if in case you are new on the channel, then you know what you have to do. You need to subscribe to the channel. Okay, hi, a very warm welcome all of you. Big hello to all of you, and I guess I'm audible, visible to you, fine? Okay, hi Ashika, how are you? Okay, so guys, make sure that you hit the like button of the video, and I am your chemistry master teacher Shilpi Kaushik. So let's get started now, and I hope you all, my Kitain Army, know Shilpi Mam's coupon code, that is SKA Pro. If ever you make your mind that you want to go for term 2 complete crash course for Vedantu, then there you have a coupon code that will always help you to get 10% discount on any of Vedantu Pro courses. Okay. Yes, I am good. Thank you so much, all of you. Beta, we don't have Menti in this session. So as I've told you the pattern, what we are doing each and everything step by step. Okay, so pehle we have done the one shot sessions, we have done the entire chapter, theoretical chapter. Now we are discussing the subjective questions. The reason being because you have been writing MCQs for quite a long time, and you don't know how to frame the answers, so you have kind of like you are lazy at that point. I personally feel so. You have forgotten how do we write the complete answers. You need to see the weightage of the question, then you have to accordingly write the answers with everything so that you don't lose marks in the subjective. That of course it checks your concept building and understanding. Once we are done with the case based questions, then we will go to the quizzes. Okay, Menti bhi karenge, so we have plenty of time. We have February with us, so we're going to use it very wisely. Fine, so let's get started with structure of atom, the first case on the screen, and read it carefully. I have told you a trick to solve the case. It's not always important that you have to read the entire case, unless it's provided with some masses of elements, some formulas, या फिर you see that there is some conceptual के अलावा there is some just information that is given. It might be in terms of numbers, वहाँ पर you need to pay attention, but this is more like a theoretical passage and you don't have to go through it. You can save your time. You can just understand what this passage is trying to take you, where it is trying to take you, where in this chapter we are going there. So right from the first line you can see alpha particle experiment. So the moment you read this line, your mind will immediately go to Rutherford's alpha ray scattering experiment. So all the points around there will start revolving in your mind. So you can just go and solve the questions directly. That will help. It will save your time. So the first case question based on the passage was, on the basis of Thomson's model of an atom, explain how atom is neutral as a whole. Who's going to tell me in the chat box? Come on, everybody. Yes, on the basis of Thomson's model, how atom is neutral as a whole. Did Thomson even talk about the neutrality of an atom? Tell me in the chat box. Yes. Komal beta, we don't have Menti. Why are you asking Menti code? Ma'am, we only want Menti in the sessions. Okay, yeah, tell me your answer. Very good, very good. So how you can do it? So remember the Thomson's model of atom. Usme you just came to know about one thing, that atom is spherical, you know that, okay? And Thomson said that in an atom there is a sea of positive charge, there is a sea of protons, like on the entire atom. जैसे watermelon से ही compared ना, so seems like Thomson was very foodie. Thomson was like comparing his model, कभी watermelon, the plum pudding, Christmas pudding. Okay, foodie है ना, foodie Thomson. So what he said that जैसे watermelon में you have seen your favorite red edible part, just like that in an atom there is a sea of positive charge. And what is this positive charge? Of course they are the protons. There is a sea of positive sphere, and over this positive sphere, like in watermelon, you have black seeds that are embedded over the red part. Similarly, inside an atom, over this proton, we are having the negatively charged electrons that are embedded like this, like the seeds in a watermelon. This is what he said. And the second point that he stated clearly was that atom as a whole will be electrically neutral. Atom as a whole is going to be electrically neutral. That means the number of protons in an atom would be equal to number of electrons in it. So that means the total positive charge has to be equal to total negative charge. इसका क्या मतलब है? It means that atom as a whole would be carrying zero charge. It is electrically neutral. So that is how he put emphasis over this. So अगर exam में question आता है, you would be writing in points. That is always a safe option. So first you can tell what Thomson model was talking about, a positively charged sphere over which electrons are embedded, and the second point where he said negative positive charges have to be equal in magnitude, right? So that makes atom as electrically neutral. That was an easy question. You all can do it in the chat box. Easy tha na ye question? Yes, Rita, very good. That's so fine, guys. You're so smart. Christmas pudding. Don't remind me of Christmas pudding. Hi, aesthetic. Hi, I'm watching your answers, guys. Don't worry, I'm watching your answers. It's just that my phone is, kept a little away today. So I've changed my position. I'm sitting somewhere else. Okay, so just experimenting with the different places, because when you sit continuously at the same place, it becomes boring, isn't it? Hi, Gun. How are you? Okay, very good. I see the next question on the screen, guys. Pay attention. On the basis of Rutherford's model of an atom, which subatomic particle is present in the nucleus of an atom? Okay. Easy. I guess you all remember Rutherford's model of an atom. And Rutherford ne kya kiya tha? He led to the discovery of the nucleus. Hai na? If you remember Rutherford's model of atom, then what did he majorly do? The alpha ray scattering experiment helped us to discover nucleus inside an atom. And you know that what he did, he took the gold foil, and on the gold foil alpha rays were bombarded, and then a zinc sulfide screen was placed across it so that he can note what is happening to the alpha rays, whether they are getting deflected or they are passing as it is. So he was observing, and he saw that there was something inside an atom which repelled, which deflected the alpha rays. Alpha ray was coming like this. Alpha rays have a positive charge. They were deflected by some body present inside the atom. That means that body should be positively charged, right? You know that, dekho, alpha rays are continuously coming. And what are alpha rays? You know that helium-2 plus particles. They hit a body, and they immediately get deflected. That means what kind of charge that body would be carrying? Positive charge. Only a positive particle can be deflected by a positive one. It's a sort of repulsion that is happening. So inside the nucleus there would be a positive charge. That is what he said. Okay, this nucleus is a positive center. That is true. And he also said that it's quite dense, hard and heavy, and the size of nucleus is very much small as compared to the size of entire atom, like lagbhag 10 raised to power 5 times smaller. So you can frame the answer easily. Okay, that was not difficult. The next question, list 3 observations of the experiment performed by Rutherford for his model of an atom. Now this is important. Observation of Rutherford's as well as the conclusions that he made, and finally nuclear model. So these 3 things, and the 4th one, the drawbacks of Rutherford's model. So they should be crystal clear to you. Okay, and everyone who is in the session, you will give me the answers in the live chat, so that it's like, you are testing yourself. Yeah, some alpha particle pass straight. Very good. That's true. Who has given the answer? Rita has given it. Very good. Yes, Lagan, we'll have a session for ICSE. Don't worry. Very good, guys. See, neutrons के बारे में Rutherford ने नहीं बोला था. Okay, so there are some students who are saying neutrons in the chat box. This was discovered later on. Now though we know that nucleus is having protons and neutrons, but you're supposed to give answer according to Rutherford's there. So neutrons were discovered very late. 1932 में Sir James Chadwick discovered them, but अभी तक no one knew about the neutrons. ठीक है, they were all just focusing on the positive and negative particles, the electrons and protons. So 3 observation easy है. The first observation was that most of the alpha particles pass straight through the gold foil. So this is the gold foil. Alpha rays are coming and most of them were passing straight through the foil. The reason is that we conclude that most of the space inside the atom is empty. There is nothing, and that is true. How you draw atom now? This is how you draw atom. है ना, center में nucleus, and this all part, this is vacant. There is nothing present over here. That is true. So most of the alpha rays were able to pass straight through the gold foil undeflected. That means most of the space inside the atom is vacant. That would be the respective conclusion based on this observation. That also you should know. The second one, second observation क्या था? Some of the alpha particles were deflected by small angles. Now point to be noted, first में we are talking most of alpha rays were passing straight. Now most say we have switched to a word that is some. So very, like you can say not all of them, the most of them were passing straight. मतलब most of the space is vacant inside the atom. Some of them were deflected. It means there is some positively charged body inside the nucleus. There is a presence of some positive charge inside the nucleus. This is what he concluded from the second point, and reason I've told you already, because देखो यहाँ से positively charged alpha rays are coming and they hit something, they get deflected. That means this body has positive charge. So atom is definitely having that positive charge, and because some of them are deflected, it means this positive charge is occupying very less space. It's not that the positive charge is present everywhere. So Thomson's model was rejected यहीं पर, है ना. Thomson ने तो बोला था that there is a sea of positive charge in the atom. ऐसा थोड़ी है. You can see if Thomson was right, then we would have obtained so many deflections. Majority तो deflections ही होती. But this was not the way, है ना. This was not the point. So Thomson model was rejected because he was not able to explain the observations and conclusions of Rutherford. So it's like, I don't know. Right, the next one, important one, a very few. So now just watch the change in word. Most, some, a very few. कितने very few? Approximately 1 out of 12,000 alpha particles were rebound. Rebound means this is coming and there is 180 degree का back. Okay, so it's like यहाँ पर the positively charged body inside the atom, the alpha rays coming, it strike the body and immediately it get deflected by 180 degree angles. That means rebound. And what could be the reason? It means this positive body is very much dense, it's quite heavy, it's quite hard. That is why it is able to deflect alpha particles which are having a mass of 4 unit. Alpha particles are 4 times heavier than a proton. So that means nucleus is very hard and heavy, right? And after this he named this positively charged center inside the atom as what? Nucleus. And then he also talked about the size की बहुत छोटा होगा, 10⁵ times smaller than the size of entire atom. So you can write that easily. The next one, what are the limitations of Rutherford's model? Easy. Everyone in the chat box, let me see, is there anyone who is giving the answer? Okay, beta, why Rutherford took gold foil for the experiment, Shweta? The reason is that Rutherford wanted a very thin metal. ठीक है, Rutherford को चाहिए था a very thin metal. ठीक है, and what was the reason that he wanted a thin metal? देखो, I'll tell you. If he is taking a thin sheets would be having less number of atoms. है ना, if you are taking a thin sheet that will have less atoms as compared to a thick sheet में तो ज़्यादा atoms होंगे, right? So he wanted alpha rays to come in contact with as less atoms as possible. ठीक है. What is the reason? Because he wanted to study the behavior of alpha rays. So if alpha particle is just let's say striking one atom, he would be able to understand them better, the deflections, the result would be better. If alpha ray, the same alpha ray has to contact with the number of atoms, so the result would be impacted, it won't be much accurate. So he wanted as thin sheet as possible, so alpha rays have to interact with less number of atoms to get the precise result. तो उसके लिए he chose the most malleable element. ठीक है, thinnest sheet possible किसके केस में हो सकती है? When you have the most malleable element, मतलब which can be divided into thinnest sheet possible, and that is gold. Okay, gold has like very much malleability. 1 gram of gold को आप काफी kilometers तक you can take it thin sheets. So that was the reason that he took it. Okay, I hope that is clear. So limitations क्या थे Rutherford के? Let me see the chat box. हाँ, because he could not, yes, zinc sulfide screen was chosen by him. Okay, तो limitation क्या था? The stability of an atom could not be explained by him. True. Very good, guys. That's so awesome. I'm sure you're gonna score good marks in exam. Just know how to write the answers, है ना? That is important. So देखो, the major point is that so Maxwell नाम के एक scientist थे, and उस time पर there was electromagnetic theory that was being studied. So लोगों ने वहाँ पर बोला, Maxwell objected. He said that Rutherford, you are saying that atom is spherical, है ना? बीच में we are having nucleus and electrons are revolving around the nucleus. This is what Rutherford said in his nuclear model, that at the center we have nucleus and electrons are goal, they are revolving around it. So Maxwell ने बोला that a charged particle, electron, is moving in a circular motion. And when a charged particle is moving in a circular motion, it would be producing acceleration. Acceleration produce करेगा कैसे? देखो, if you talk about acceleration, that is change in velocity, है ना? And velocity क्या है? Velocity is a vector quantity. It will depend on magnitude as well as direction. Even if electron is revolving with the same magnitude, its direction is changing at every point. See, when electron is at this point, उसका direction ये है. If electron comes here, the direction is this. If electron is revolving here, this is the direction. यहाँ पर direction ये है. So at every point, direction of electron is changing. That means there is a change in velocity. Velocity change हुआ, there would be some acceleration, है ना? So when a charged body is revolving in a circular motion, it would be producing acceleration, and when it produces acceleration, there would be some loss of energy. So Maxwell ने बोला that when electron is revolving around the nucleus, according, very bad atom I've drawn. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's better if I don't showcase you my drawing skills. Very bad. Okay, देखो, this is the nucleus, यहाँ पर electron. So if electron is losing its energy continuously with each round it is making, it will keep on coming close and close to the nucleus. Energy lose करेगा तो पास में आएगा, and eventually a point will come when electron will bump into nucleus. So he was like, how even atom is stable according to you? So that was the drawback. Okay, there was not any explanation about this point कि how electrons are revolving around the nucleus, how electrons are revolving in an atom without losing energy. So that was the limitation of Rutherford's model, the major limitation that you have to remember. Kuch spectra maybe like there were issues that we don't have to do right now. Okay, so just remember that. I guess that is clear to all of you. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you so much. So guys, before going to the next question, ma'am just wants to tell you one more important thing about the Vedantu Pro courses. Term 2 के लिए, if you people are having hard time preparing, then that's okay. Vedantu has started a crash course for class 9 students as well, because class 9 is very important for concept building. अगर वो नहीं बना, and just talking about the situation that is happening around us, around COVID, that is not very good situation. So that should not impact your basics. ऐसा ना हो that after 3-4 years, people are commenting, अरे this is the COVID वाला batch, the concepts are not clear, they तो don't know anything, है ना. So you are responsible for that. You are responsible because I guess you have to see that, right? So no one else would be impacted as much you would be impacted. Your life would be impacted because of everything that is going around in the country, and you may not realize it now, but eventually you will realize it. So just don't take it for granted कि you are in 9th standard, 9th में तो boards भी नहीं है, we will anyway get some marks and manageable marks. That should not be the case, because you are studying for knowledge, for information, and knowledge stays with you, and that's gonna help you in future. So you have to understand that everything is important. The note making is important. The most important point is to know your competition, है ना. That is also important. Now being practically, I'm talking about that you should be able to compete with the students out there, because बहुत ज़्यादा competition you have to face when you go to higher classes. So you should prepare yourself now for that, and don't take any risk with any subject for your class 9 term 2. And keeping all that point in mind, Vedantu has started a crash course. The batch is already started on 24th of January. You can still get admission in that batch, or a new batch that's starting from 7th of February. And this is for class 10th. And 9th के लिए you can get admission in 31st January वाला batch. The enrollments are open now. Now what are the prices? I'm just advising you to go for 1 month. 1 month is ज़्यादा, you don't need it, because after 1 month you would be in 10th class probably, okay, if you get passing marks. Just kidding. The code is written over here, SKA Pro. आपको करना क्या है? You have to open the video that we are watching right now. This is the session, है ना? Okay, so let's go. And like the video first. Let's target 50 likes by the end of the session. 50 likes हो सकते हैं. Okay. Shweta beta, we are having Tamil language in Vedantu. There is a new channel that is opened, है ना. आपने देखा होगा. You can attend it. Shimon sir has started the channel, and students are really loving it. So if in case you understand the language, you should go and subscribe to that channel. Anyway, talking about this, देखो, about the Vedantu course, you will get the link over here. Avail all exciting Vedantu courses by clicking the link. CBSE Term 2 full syllabus. The first link you're gonna open there. Grade 9th के लिए we have 2 plans. The first is light and the second is classic, and there's a huge discount that is always going on around here if you take it at the right time. So if you see, without any discount, it is like 1200 rupees for 15 days, है ना. And the complete course 2250, completely worth it till your final exam. So if in any of your school आपके exams होंगे, let's say March, April में, then you should go with the complete crash course. Don't worry, I will be giving you a coupon code that is SKA Pro. Now you apply that. Not just you get 15 days extra, you also get discount of around 200 rupees. So you have to pay 1080 rupees for a total of 30 days. This is not for 15 days I'm talking about, because you will be applying the coupon code. So that comes down to 30 days, okay. And 1080 rupees, how many subjects are we offering there? English would be there, maths, and complete science में physics, chemistry, biology, and then we have social studies. So all the 6 subjects, the major ones you are getting. Unlimited live classes would be there. The test series and analysis would be done. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so you can study yourself also. ऐसा नहीं है self study से you cannot get full marks. You can get it, but there is a very major point that is lacked when you are doing preparation by yourself, and that is the test series and analysis. So you don't understand about the competition. Okay, so let's say even if you are scoring 90 marks on 100, then you don't know how many students are scoring that 90, and that is where the importance of test series in the analysis come. So there would be a deeper analysis that would be done after every test that you take up in the crash course or test series, so that you can know where you are lagging behind, what is a topic where you need to give more attention. That is why it's important. Then assignments हम लोग provide करेंगे, like any level of assignment, what level do you need, that would be upper than your normal school level. Not just that, handwritten notes by the teachers would be given to you. So it's like, wow, you get notes also. And the final thing, doubt solving during the classes. So that is also available. So doubt solving is important, because if your doubts are not cleared, then it creates a problem after some time. Sometimes it happens that there's a question that comes from the exactly same part where you were having doubt, and उस वक्त realize होता है, oh, I ignored this doubt. So now to I wish I had resolved that with some help. So you would be getting it. Now if you have a lot of doubts, let's say you are preparing for NTSC exam in advance, वैसे you're not eligible to write it now, but 10th class में you are preparing for it now. So you would be having a lot of doubt. For that, we are also having a doubt solving application that would be available in the Classic subscription. So Classic for 1 month will be for 1440 rupees, and ये वाला 1080 में है. So you watch that what you need, and I would advise you कि complete course भी ले सकते हो if your exams are starting late. Otherwise, for 30 days, 1080 rupees you are paying, and that's worth it. The batch enrollment is still open now, so think around it, go for it, and this is the best, I would say. Right, so you don't need to give any second thoughts about it. You can go with it easily, and link you will get in description box of the video. Fine. Let's continue to the second case on your screen. Pay attention. Now this is again theoretical. The first word will tell you, अरे ये तो isotopes का question है, and if your concept is clear on isotopes, you can directly go to the question. They've also given some examples there, but I believe that case based में you can save a lot of time if your concepts are clear. You see what the passages where it is trying to take you, जैसे isotopes and isobars पे, and if you know what are isotopes and isobars, you directly go to the questions. Okay, you will save at least like 3 to 4 minutes of yours, and that is very important in exam. Explain isotopes and isobars. Can we have that in the chat box? Thank you, Rita. Hi, Gyan. How are you? Okay. Good evening, Saubhagya. Nice name. You guys have sweet names. Isotopes. So देखो, isotopes, isobars and isotones. So how you can remember them? There's a confusion around them. देखो, isotopes में pay attention to the word P. ठीक है, P should remind you of protons. ठीक है, P will remind you of what? Protons. Isotopes में just pay attention to the P word. P will remind you protons. So in isotopes, the number of protons are same. ये तो सोच ही सकते हो आप, है ना? This can help you. Protons are same. इसका मतलब क्या है? You know, number of protons means atomic number. Atomic number क्या है? Nothing but the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. So if protons are same, that means isotopes would be having same atomic number. If atomic number is same, you can remember they would be having different mass number. Definition is sorted. है ना? So you don't have to much just take stress around it. So isotopes क्या होता है? These are the atoms of the same element that are having the different masses. Like I have taken the carbon element. Now carbon element is having lots of atom in it, but it's not necessary all of these atoms will have same mass. जैसे this was stated by Dalton. Dalton ने बोला था ना, the second postulate, he said that atoms of same element will have same masses and properties. No, that is false, because after some time we discovered isotopes and we saw that atoms of same element can have different masses. So these are known as isotopes. Carbon के some atoms, देखो, all the carbon atoms, so they all are the atoms of same element, so atomic number is same, number of protons सब में same है, but the masses is different. Some of them have 12, 13 and 14 masses respectively. And what could be the reason for different masses? Neutrons. Isotopes have different number of neutrons. ठीक है, different number of neutrons होते हैं इसके अंदर. जैसे you can see over here, this isotope will be having 6 neutrons. Mass number minus atomic number will give you neutrons. It will have 7 neutrons. It will have 8 neutrons. ठीक है. Okay, different number of neutrons. So isotopes, you can explain, isotopes are the atoms of same element having different masses. Now the next point about isotopes you need to remember is that they have the same chemical properties. Do not forget this point. Isotopes have the same chemical properties. The reason is that they have same atomic number. Same atomic number means same protons. Same protons means same electrons. Same electrons means same valence electrons. Means same valency. Yes, that is why. Okay, क्यों same chemical properties होती है? Because they would be having the same valency. The combining capacity of an atom that decides the chemical property. You can explain them very well. And the next is isobars. तो isobars को कैसे लिखोगे? देखो, isobars के लिए pay attention to the word A. Isobars में there's this word A, and A क्या होता है? That is mass number, है ना? Mass number is represented by capital A. So isobars are having same A. That means same mass number and different atomic number. If mass number is same, they would be having different atomic number. What are isobars? Isobars are atoms of different element having the same masses. Let's say there is an element A and this is element B. Now these are atoms of different element, but the masses comes out to be same. Let's say अगर इसका mass 40 है, then the atoms of B are also having the same mass. Okay, so isobars are atoms of different element having the same masses, and we can have an example. जैसे argon is there, potassium is there, calcium is there. So they have different atomic number, but the mass number is same. So I guess you can frame the answers easily. We have taken an example. ले सकते हो calcium atomic number 20, mass number 40. Argon atomic number 18, mass number 40. Atoms of different element with the same masses. Okay, easy hai. The next question. I am giving you homework question. Write it. In the comment section, you will tell me application of isobars. Isotopes के नहीं, वो तो अभी we will see. Application of isobars. Do you know? Anyone in the chat box? Okay. I guess that's clear. Yeah, that's clear. The next one. Why do isotopes show similar chemical properties? We have discussed this point. They have same valency, है ना? And everything starts from the atomic number. Atomic number ही same है उनका. So you can continue with same proton, same electron, same valence electron, same valency, same chemical property. The next is give two application of radioactive isotopes. So you know radiotherapy is the cancer treatment is not possible without isotopes. So they have very much significant role in radiotherapy, in the chemotherapy also. So they are very much important. Can you tell me any two applications of radioactive isotopes? Yes. Tell me कोई भी दो examples you can say. The one that you can take is carbon dating is there, है ना, to determine the age of the fossils. इसके अलावा you can take cobalt 60 that is used in treatment of cancer. Cancer treatment में we use cobalt 60. You are having iodine 131 that is used in the goiter treatment, है ना, जब thyroid से होता है जो in the gland overhead. Uranium 235 can be used as a fuel in the nuclear reactors, है ना. कौन सा reaction use करते हैं? Nuclear fission reaction is used there. Nuclear fission reaction. So what do they do there? They take uranium 235 and make it bombard with free neutron. हाई स्पीड न्यूट्रॉन को बोम्बार्ड कराते हैं यूरेनियम 235 से, एंड देन व्हाट हैपन, यूरेनियम 235 इज अ हैवी न्यूक्लियाई, इट विल स्प्लिट टू गिव अस स्मॉलर न्यूक्लियाई. यू गेट क्रिप्टॉन, बेरियम, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यू गेट फ्री 3 न्यूट्रॉन्स. ठीक है, 3 न्यूट्रॉन्स आपको मिलते हैं. सो इट्स अ चेन रिएक्शन दैट विल कंटिन्यू. अलॉन्ग विद दैट यू डू गेट अ लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी, एंड दिस एनर्जी इज हेल्पफुल फॉर generating electricity in the nuclear power plants. So this energy is used to convert water into steam. Then steam runs the turbines. Turbine is connected to a generator. Generator then electricity is produced there. Okay, so that's easy. कोई भी application you can keep over there, not difficult. The next one. If number of electrons in an atom is 8, okay, electrons are 8 and number of protons are also 8, then what is atomic number of an atom? देखो, no matter what is the number of electrons, you ignore that. If protons are given to you, then atomic number is always equal to number of protons. That is a thumb rule. ठीक है, so atomic number कितना होगा? That is equal to number of protons. That would be 8. Right? Okay, the next one. What is the charge on an atom? Very easy. 8 electrons, 8 protons. The charge would be 0, है ना? Yeah, very good. 0 हो जाएगा ना चार्ज बेटा, न्यूट्रल है. The total positive charge is equal to the negative charge. कर सकते हो easily? Yes? हाँ, very good. Super, super amazing. Awesome, guys. Okay, the next one. Why do helium, neon and argon have a zero valency? So I'm saying, ma'am, do they have a zero valency? Yes. So you know they are noble gases, and noble gases have zero valency. The reason being they have a complete duplet and octet already. So they are like, you know, living in Himalayas. इन्होंने संन्यास ले लिया. They are not interested in any kind of bond around them. They're like, we are stable, we are isolated. So if you watch the configuration of helium, that is 2, a complete duplet. Stable, that's a dream configuration for an atom. Neon, 2, 8, a complete octet. Wow. You see argon, 2, 8, 8. Yeah, that's a complete octet. So they have zero valency, because valency ही क्या है? Valency is that number of electrons that an atom needs to lose, gain or share so that it attains a stable electronic configuration. And who decide that stable configuration? They decided, the noble gases, है ना? And they are like, dude, we will have a valency, we don't want to make any bond. Okay, the next one. What will be the valency of an atom if it contains 3 protons and 4 neutrons? You are asked with the valency. You have nothing to do with neutrons. Just watch the protons, because protons will give you the atomic number. If 3 protons are there, that means atomic number is 3. 3 protons है, it would be having 3 electrons. So you can write the configuration 2, 1. Protons मिल गए, electrons मिल गए, configuration is 2, 1. So you can say valence electrons are 1. So it will be having a valency of 1 only. That's lithium. है ना? So lithium you can see is आराम से it would be losing 1 electron and get stabilized as a duplet. Helium like configuration. So what would be the valency of this? That would be 1. Okay, because 1 valence electrons are there. कर सकते हो? Easy है? Thank you Ayush. Okay, yes Jitendra, very good. That's easy, not difficult. Yay, super awesome. Yes. So all the answers are written over here and you can see that easily. Okay, so just make sure that you practice all these questions. I will be getting the PDF uploaded in the description box by tomorrow. So you come again, make sure that you watch it. ठीक है, उसको attend कर लेना, that we are having PDF. It will help you how to frame the answers and the concept we have discussed. Again, reminding you of Vedantu Pro subscription. The prices are quite low. The batches are open now and you should go for it. I would advise you. Coupon code of my Cation Army is written here, SKA Pro. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the session. I will see you next time. And yes, one more session would be conducted on subjective questions of the chapter. उसके बाद we will go to the Menti sessions. ठीक है? So don't worry, we have plenty of time. I meet you every day. So we would be doing a lot of practice. Okay. So I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.